Blocking hand position will help us make fast and clean moves to the ball. When the ball is on the other side of the net, we have 3 options for hand position. Which option we use depends on the location of the pass. In a perfect pass situation, we want our hands high. Especially as a middle blocker, we want our hands high so we can jump with the middle to get a touch on the first tempo set. Notice my arms and legs aren't completely locked because we need flexion in our knees and elbows to explosively shoot up and over the net. We don't want to have to bend our elbows and knees before exploding up. Having this athletic ready position with hands high allows us to block the set or dump or block the one ball if they're in our zone. If the ball is located on or around the 10-foot line, we want to drop our hands to be level with our chin. This is because we don't have the threat of an immediate attack, and we want to make sure we go into a mindset of lateral movements to the pin. If it's an out-of-system ball, which is to about 20 feet, a pass to the sideline or a non-setter is taking the ball, we want to drop our hands to a comfortable position near our chest so we read the set and put our feet in the position for a simple move. This is where we read how the setter is running. If they are setting or bump setting, if the middle is taking the ball, what is most likely going to happen? A long distance set or a short one to the closest pin? These distinct hand positions for pin and middle blockers get us reading the pass and preparing us for the right move. After we read the set and make our blocking move, our hand position on the point of contact is essential. We'll start with a pin blocker. Usually we have our blockers have their head aligned with the ball on contact with the hitter's hand. This positions the pin blocker to take away the hitter's best and easiest shots. The goal of the pin blocker is to prevent the tool and press into the seam. To do this, turn your hands so your palms are facing zone 6. Your outside hand stays firm and your inside hand can float slightly to take away angles and seams. For a middle or pin blocker forming a triple block, we want to have our outside hand reach into the seam first. This allows us to at least touch the ball if we are late to close. As we get closer to our pin blocker, we want the outside hand to reach over the net and face back to zone 6. At full extension, with the outside hand turned into the court towards zone 6, our inside hand will press over slightly and face towards zone 6 as well. This will prevent a cross-court shot. We can work on our hand position over the net by getting on a box. Have your partner toss the ball up and you penetrate over the net. Look at her shoulders and push your hands over to zone 6. Make sure your core is solid, you're pushing over the net, and your hands are angled towards back into the court.